today's video from AL-BIM DECOR, we're bringing you an inspiring transformation that proves small spaces can still deliver big beauty. Welcome to our feature on Small Backyard Makeover with stunning vertical garden designs. Best garden ideas for 2025. This visual journey showcases how to turn even the tiniest backyard into a lush retreat using vertical gardening techniques that are both functional and visually stunning. As you watch, you'll see how creative structures, clever plant selection, and the latest design trends come together to redefine what's possible in limited outdoor areas. Whether you're dealing with a city courtyard or a narrow side yard, these ideas will help you rethink space with a vertical mindset. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to AL-BIM DECOR for more 4K home and garden design inspiration, and share your thoughts or questions in the comments below. We love hearing your ideas and suggestions. Let's begin with the core idea behind this transformation: vertical gardening. In recent years, vertical gardens have evolved from niche trends to mainstream must-haves, especially in 2025, where sustainable living and efficient use of space are driving design choices. By going vertical, you're not only maximizing your garden's potential, but also creating an artistic focal point. Imagine a blank fence transformed into a cascading wall of greenery, or a side wall of your house now blooming with colorful herbs and flowers. These vertical structures can be made from a variety of materials: wood, metal, or even recycled pallets, offering both aesthetic charm and eco-conscious appeal. The beauty of vertical gardening lies in its versatility. It can serve as a green privacy screen, a living piece of art, or a fragrant herb wall right outside your kitchen door. As we explore this particular small backyard, you'll notice that design planning was key. The homeowner divided the compact space into different zones, creating functionality without sacrificing aesthetics. One section was allocated for a cozy seating area with a pergola overhead, while another became the canvas for vertical garden installations. These zones are interconnected by a winding path of stone pavers, bordered with creeping thyme and dwarf mondo grass to soften the edges. Lighting also plays a crucial role in this makeover. Integrated LED strip lights along the base of the vertical walls illuminate the plants from below, creating a magical ambience at night. It's all about layering function with beauty. Every plant, structure, and material serves more than one purpose. A vertical garden success depends heavily on the right plant selection. For 2025, drought-resistant and low-maintenance plants are trending, especially given the growing concerns around climate change and water usage. In this makeover, succulents, ferns, and trailing ivy were strategically combined to create texture and depth. Edible plants like mint, basil, and cherry tomatoes were also integrated into the design, providing not just visual appeal but also practical use. These plant walls are anchored with modular pocket systems that allow for easy replanting and seasonal updates. The vertical layout also promotes better air circulation and sunlight exposure, helping the plants thrive in even tight urban settings. The garden wall facing the south was turned into a living mosaic. Using a custom-built wooden trellis frame, the designers incorporated pattern panels of different plant types, creating a tapestry effect. This not only serves as a visual anchor in the garden but also stimulates biodiversity, attracting pollinators like bees and butterflies. A small water feature beneath the vertical structure adds movement and sound, contributing to the tranquil atmosphere. The combination of wood, green foliage, and flowing water strikes a harmonious balance that instantly soothes the senses and makes the backyard feel like a secret garden retreat. While vertical gardens often rely on walls or fences, this makeover explored freestanding vertical structures as well. One standout feature was a 3-tiered metal frame placed in the center of the backyard. Each tier housed different types of herbs and ornamentals, creating a 360-degree view of lush greenery. This mobile vertical unit can be repositioned throughout the year to adapt to sunlight patterns or to refresh the layout. It acts as a living sculpture, dynamic, green, and functional. Incorporating movable features in small gardens ensures flexibility, allowing you to change the look and function of the space as needed. In corners that often go unused, the designers built vertical crates and box shelves filled with potted flowering plants and aromatic herbs. These stacked garden boxes, painted in soft pastels and earth tones, created depth and dimension. The technique also brings color to areas that might otherwise remain dull or shadowed. Climbing plants like clematis and jasmine were guided with wire grids up narrow walls, adding vertical drama without occupying precious floor space. This deliberate use of elevation maximizes growth and delivers an immersive garden experience even in the most compact settings. Smart irrigation is another hallmark of vertical gardening in 2025. In this makeover, a drip irrigation system was discreetly woven into the vertical structures, ensuring plants receive consistent moisture without waste. Each section of the garden is zoned to accommodate plant-specific watering needs, improving sustainability and reducing manual upkeep. For tech-savvy homeowners, smart irrigation systems can now be connected to apps that monitor soil moisture, sunlight, and weather forecasts, adjusting the watering schedule in real time. This ensures the garden remains lush year-round with minimal effort, aligning perfectly with modern lifestyles. Beyond the greenery, the choice of materials plays a significant role in the overall aesthetic. Reclaimed wood, rusted steel planters, and exposed concrete textures contribute to a natural, grounded look. These elements are not only durable, but also add a rustic sophistication that complements the garden's organic feel. The design embraced imperfections, wood grains, patinas, and rough textures, as part of the visual narrative. This use of honest, raw materials reflects a growing trend in 2025 garden design, where authenticity and connection to nature are paramount. Lighting was used with precision and creativity throughout the space. Downlights embedded in the fence softly wash the vertical plants, while string lights draped across the pergola create a cozy overhead canopy. Uplights hidden at the base of larger plants cast dramatic shadows that highlight texture and form, bringing the garden to life after sunset. The lighting design was intentionally minimal but strategic, enhancing the ambience without overwhelming it. The end result is a backyard that feels inviting and usable at any hour of the day. Seating in this small backyard was kept intimate and stylish. A built-in concrete bench was added beneath the vertical garden wall, accented with weatherproof cushions in earth tones. This not only saves space, but also keeps the seating area cool in summer and warm in cooler months due to the thermal mass of the concrete. To break the rigidity of the concrete, potted plants and lanterns were placed nearby, softening the aesthetic and adding layers of texture. A small round fire bowl in the center invites evening relaxation and extends the usability of the garden into the cooler seasons. Color played a crucial role in the garden's transformation. A natural palette of greens, browns, and soft grays was punctuated with pops of floral color from marigolds, salvias, and pansies. This subtle use of color creates visual interest without overwhelming the senses. Planters were painted in tones that complement the plants they hold, allowing the greenery to shine while adding a curated, cohesive look. In 2025, harmony between plant life and hardscape color is a rising trend, aiming to create garden spaces that feel like seamless extensions of the home. Functionality was never sacrificed for form. Storage nooks were integrated into vertical structures, cleverly hidden behind plant panels or beneath benches. These areas store tools, cushions, and garden accessories, keeping the space clutter-free. Even the rain barrel was disguised as a decorative planter, blending functionality with aesthetics. This thoughtful layering of purpose and beauty is what elevates this garden beyond a visual makeover into a fully practical outdoor living space. Every detail serves a role, making it perfect for small backyard owners who need every square inch to count. One of the most delightful additions was a vertical children's garden, a low-height frame filled with colorful planters where kids can grow strawberries, lettuce, or even small flowers. This charming feature not only fosters connection with nature, but also adds a playful dimension to the backyard. It shows how vertical gardening can accommodate all members of the family, encouraging interaction and learning. Whether you're an experienced gardener or just starting out, vertical designs provide the opportunity to grow, explore, and create with ease. By the end of this backyard makeover, the space had completely transformed from a bare, concrete rectangle into a vibrant sanctuary. Vertical gardens added dimension, greenery, and a sense of sanctuary that can't be overstated. The strategic use of light, color, texture, and movement breathed life into every corner. This design serves as a perfect example of how innovation and intention can turn small spaces into dynamic, multifunctional environments. For those living in urban areas or with limited yard space, this makeover is proof that you can still enjoy all the richness of a lush garden without needing a large footprint. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful journey through a small backyard makeover that proves vertical gardening is the future of compact outdoor design. We hope this video inspires you to see your own space in a new light and take the first steps toward creating your dream garden, no matter how small your yard may be. If you enjoyed this episode, please like the video, subscribe to AL-BIM DECOR for more 4K garden transformations, and drop a comment below sharing which design element you'd love to try. Until next time, keep growing creatively and designing with heart.